Private. Private is the entry-level rank for soldiers in the British Army and marks the beginning of every military career. Once basic training is complete, recruits officially become privates, though the title may differ depending on their regiment or corps. They might be called trooper, gunner, signaller, sapper, guardsman, rifleman, or even kingsman. Regardless of the title, these soldiers share the same foundation, learning discipline, teamwork, and the essential military skills needed to operate in the field. At this stage, privates are focused on mastering physical fitness, weapon handling, and basic tactics. They have no formal insignia, symbolizing that they are still at the start of their journey, learning the principles that will guide them throughout their service. Lance Corporal. Lance Corporal is the first promotion a private can earn, typically after completing trade training or serving around 4 years in the Army. At this rank, soldiers begin to demonstrate leadership potential and take on limited supervisory roles within their teams. They may oversee small groups, assist in field training, or manage equipment and logistics under the guidance of senior ranks. Lance Corporals also have opportunities to specialize in technical areas such as communications, engineering, or armored operations. Though their command responsibilities are small, their influence is critical. They serve as the link between junior soldiers and their corporals. The insignia for Lance Corporal is a single chevron worn on the sleeve. Corporal. Corporal represents the first true step into leadership. Promotion generally occurs after 6 to 8 years of service and requires consistent performance, discipline, and the ability to lead others effectively. Corporals are trusted to command small sections of soldiers, often responsible for equipment like vehicles, guns, or specialized systems. They also play a vital role in training new recruits and ensuring mission tasks are executed correctly. Corporals are often regarded as the backbone of their platoon, balancing hands-on fieldwork with leadership responsibilities. The rank insignia consists of 2 chevrons on the sleeve, symbolizing their elevated authority and the trust placed in their leadership. Sergeant. Sergeant is a senior non-commissioned officer rank earned through experience, reliability, and strong leadership. Typically, promotion follows about 12 years of service. Sergeants act as second in command of a troop or platoon, supporting an officer and leading up to 35 soldiers. They are responsible for training, welfare, and discipline within their unit, and are often the first to mentor young officers on practical leadership in the field. Sergeants also ensure operations run smoothly by translating action and maintaining morale among the troops. Their insignia, 3 chevrons on the sleeve, reflects their seniority and respected role within the Army's structure. Staff Sergeant / Color Sergeant. After several years as a sergeant, a soldier may advance to the rank of Staff Sergeant or Color Sergeant, depending on their regiment. This rank blends leadership, administration, and mentorship, as these senior NCOs oversee larger groups, typically around 120 soldiers. They manage daily operations, coordinate logistics, and ensure that their unit's training and readiness standards are met. Staff sergeants also serve as trusted advisors to junior officers and help bridge the gap between the enlisted ranks and commissioned leadership. Their insignia features a crown above 3 chevrons, representing both authority and accountability in maintaining high operational standards. Warrant Officer Class 2. Warrant Officer Class 2 is a senior management and leadership position within the non-commissioned structure. Soldiers at this rank are responsible for the discipline, welfare, and training of an entire company, squadron, or battery of up to 120 soldiers. They work closely with the major commanding their subunit, providing expert advice and ensuring that orders are implemented efficiently. WO2S are also role models, embodying professionalism and leadership that younger soldiers aspire to follow. Their extensive experience often makes them key figures in planning exercises and operations. The insignia for this rank is a crown worn on the lower sleeve, marking their authority as senior advisors and enforcers of standards. Warrant Officer Class 1. Warrant Officer Class 1 is the highest non-commissioned rank in the British Army and signifies decades of dedication and distinguished service. Reaching this level typically takes around 18 years of exceptional performance. WO1S act as principal advisors to commanding officers, offering guidance on leadership, discipline, and operational readiness. They oversee the training, welfare, and conduct of up to 650 soldiers, ensuring that their units maintain the highest standards. This rank carries immense respect. WO1s are the ultimate example of enlisted professionalism and are integral to maintaining regimental tradition. The insignia is the royal coat of arms worn on the sleeve, though Foot Guards regiments display a larger version on the upper arm to honor their heritage. Second Lieutenant. Second Lieutenant is the entry-level rank for commissioned officers. Upon graduating from the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, Officers begin their leadership journey here, typically holding the rank for 1 to 2 years. They are assigned command of a platoon or troop of about 30 soldiers and are responsible for both their welfare and operational success. During this period, second lieutenants complete specialized training within their chosen corps, learning how to lead effectively in both training and real-world missions. Though new to command, they must quickly earn the trust of their troops and demonstrate sound judgment. The insignia is a single pip, symbolizing their first step into commissioned leadership. Lieutenant. Lieutenant is the next rank up for officers who have proven their ability to lead and make decisions under pressure. Usually held for 2 to 3 years, lieutenants continue to command platoons or troops while taking on additional responsibilities in planning and operations. They often serve as second in command of a company or squadron and may assist with administrative duties and logistics management. This rank also allows officers to develop specialized expertise that supports the Army's broader mission. The insignia for lieutenant is 2 pips, representing growth, experience, and trust in their leadership abilities. Captain. Captain is a mid-level commissioned officer rank, typically achieved after 5 to 10 years of service. Captains command company-sized units of up to 120 soldiers and are responsible for every aspect of their training, welfare, and performance. They oversee tactical planning, operational readiness, and coordination with other units. Captains also serve as key decision-makers in the field, balancing administrative leadership with combat preparedness. Their ability to lead under pressure directly influences mission success. The rank insignia for captain consists of 3 pips, denoting both authority and experience. Major. Major is the first field officer rank in the British Army. Majors often command subunits of up to 120 soldiers, playing a pivotal role in coordinating training, discipline, and daily operations. They may also serve as second in command of a battalion, contributing to strategic planning and mission execution. This rank requires exceptional organizational skills and the ability to manage officers and non-commissioned staff alike. Majors bridge the gap between tactical command and higher strategic planning, ensuring the smooth flow of communication within the chain of command. Their insignia is a single crown, symbolizing both leadership and responsibility. Lieutenant Colonel. Lieutenant Colonel is a senior command rank, typically assigned to officers leading battalions of 500 to 1,000 soldiers. Commanding officers at this level are accountable for the operational effectiveness, discipline, and welfare of all personnel within their unit. They also oversee strategic coordination and training programs to maintain readiness. A lieutenant colonel's appointment usually lasts about 2 years, during which they set the tone for their unit's performance and culture. Their insignia features 1 pip below a crown, signifying their position as the commanding link between field units and higher headquarters. Colonel. Colonel is a senior field officer rank often associated with major administrative and advisory roles. Colonels typically serve as staff officers between battalion and brigade levels, or hold key posts within national headquarters. They contribute to policy development, operational planning, and inter-unit coordination. Although colonels rarely command on the battlefield, their influence shapes the Army's structure and long-term readiness. They are trusted advisors to senior officers and play a central role in bridging field experience with strategic oversight. The insignia for colonel displays 2 pips beneath a crown. Brigadier. Brigadier is the highest field officer rank, positioned just below the general officer tier. Brigadiers usually command brigades or lead directorates focused on capability development and operational planning. They are responsible for coordinating multiple battalions and ensuring that large-scale missions are executed efficiently. Although not technically a general officer rank, brigadiers hold substantial authority and contribute directly to shaping national defense strategy. Their insignia features a crown placed above 3 pips, reflecting their leadership over complex operations and personnel. Major General. Major General is the first of the general officer ranks. Officers at this level command divisions comprising up to 15,000 soldiers or hold senior appointments within the Ministry of Defense. They oversee long-term planning, logistics, and operational readiness across multiple brigades. Major generals also play an important role in developing doctrine and strategy for the future of the Army. The rank insignia is a pip positioned above crossed sword and baton, symbolizing authority and command at the division level. Lieutenant General. Lieutenant General is one of the highest operational ranks in the British Army. Officers at this level command corps-sized formations or serve in senior strategic roles within the Ministry of Defense or NATO. Their duties involve shaping defense policy, managing multinational operations, and ensuring coordination between the Army and government leadership. The insignia displays a crown above crossed sword and baton, representing authority at the national and international levels. General. General is among the most senior appointments in the British Army. Officers at this rank lead major branches of the armed forces and hold titles such as Chief of the General Staff, Vice Chief of Defense Staff, or Commander of Land Forces. They oversee the Army's overall readiness, modernization, and operational deployment. Generals are responsible for national defense coordination and international military cooperation. Their insignia combines a crown, a pip, and crossed sword and baton, reflecting complete command authority. Field Marshal. Field Marshal is the highest and most prestigious rank in the British Army. Established in 1736, it represents the pinnacle of military achievement and service. While now largely honorary, the title remains a symbol of exceptional leadership and contribution to national defense. The last active officer to be promoted to this rank served in 1994. The insignia for Field Marshal features two crossed batons surrounded by a wreath of oak leaves, topped with a crown, a timeless emblem of honor, tradition, and ultimate command. Every rank in the British Army forms a crucial part of the nation's defense hierarchy, from the new recruit learning discipline and endurance to the Field Marshal overseeing national strategy. Each level contributes to the Army's strength, leadership, and legacy. Which rank do you think carries the most pressure and responsibility? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, and stay informed, only on Chain of Command.